What's up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. And quickly, I want to address the situation that's been going on right now between the old school. I ain't gonna say old school. I'll say the older generation rappers and the newer generation rappers coming up, particularly in the city of Houston. I just want to start by saying we're not falling for that. Don't y'all fall for that. We are not going to allow this thing to grow into something that creates a division between individuals who should be collective, a collective unit. There is no one side against the other side. There is no old school side and a new school side. It's only one. We in this thing together. Everybody that comes through this music industry has to deal with um, shady record labels, shady record label executives, um, dirty dealings and practices that all fall under the umbrella of this thing that we call the music business. Doesn't matter if you've been doing it for 20 years, doesn't matter if you've been doing it for 2 years, doesn't matter if you're 45, doesn't matter if you're 18 years old. We're going to all go down those same roads in terms of the industry oriented side of this. So if a beef takes place, then disc records are made and things of that nature, money is generated. Those are the entities that are going to benefit from it, not us so much. So we got to get out of that right now. We're not going to fall for that. The issue is just a matter of respect from both sides. The OGs want to be respected for the paths that they laid, for the roads that they cleared out, that the younger generation can come through, and that's absolutely understandable. Of course, the younger generation want to be respected for the fact that, hey, we coming up, we trying to make our way in this game. Some of them have already made their way in this game without the help of any of the OGs. They managed to do it on their own, and props and salute. So they want that respect as well. But what I found out in my time doing this is that most of the youngsters, they just want to be heard. You know, I get a lot of them that come up to me. I haven't had any issues, and a lot of times they just be like, "Say, OG, just check out my music." They just want to be heard. And if they ask if there's something I can do for them, then I try to be as transparent and straight up as I can. Because if there's not, I say, well, bro, I can't put you on like I know you want to be on, but I can listen to you. I can probably put you on this particular show. There are things I can do, but anything outside my limits, I'm not gonna fake and sell you no dream. I'm just gonna be transparent. But the respect that the younger generation deserves from us is just a little time. Just give them some time. Just take time to listen. I ain't gonna listen to your whole album, but I'll check out a song. I'll give you honest critique. I'll do all that. And we'll do all that. We should do all that. But you gotta be able to take that critique. Now, the older generation, a lot of the mistakes we make, we feel like the younger guys should just walk around kissing our butt all the time. And no, sir, that's not the case. We shouldn't expect them to walk behind us throwing rose petals at our feet just because we came first and we did this and we did that. There still has to be a mutual respect. So I see fault on both sides, and I see good points coming from both sides. But at the end of the day, we got to stop talking about what Atlanta's doing and things of that nature. Okay, we've been talking about Atlanta for over a decade or more, and they've set a great example in terms of how to work with each other and still be business oriented despite any personal issues that they may have. If this guy's hot and that guy's hot, but they may not like each other, we can still get this money together. So quit talking about what they do and start living that example. And I think that we'll be fine. But at the end of the day, it's just all about giving people what you want to receive back. Treating people the way you want to be treated. Because we was all young coming up trying to get on with somebody, trying to be heard. If we take the kind of mentality that we don't have time, or because these brothers and sisters music style may be a little different from what we listen to, then we'll be no different from these trashy, arrogant radio station personalities who feel that they are too exalted to just take the time to listen. Our job is to teach them, to guide them, to tell them about mistakes that we made in order to prevent them from making the same mistakes. That's our job. That's what an OG is supposed to do. And if we want to bring them into that fold and that understanding, when you're trying to catch a fish, you can't beat on the water. You got to be easy and reel them in. And youngsters, you got to be willing to listen. You got to be willing to listen. Do we know everything? No. Is everything that comes out of our mouth, is it the absolute gospel? No. No, it's not. But be willing to listen, because it's going to be something that you could take that'll make your thing better. But what we're not going to do is fall for the trick of becoming divided and letting a war develop between a family that's supposed to be one family. We're not going to do that. And we got some things coming up that'll prevent that. In the meantime, go listen to a song that I did about 5 years ago talking about exactly what's going on right now. It's called Old and New. Go check it out and study it. It's your big brother K-Rino. Remember, man, we stronger together than divided. A finger can poke, but a fist can punch. Let's get it in, man. One love. Yeah.